My favorite things about going into the Akashic Records with you. This is what I want to share with you today. So in case you didn't know, I am an Akashic Records channel, and the way that my readings look is that I actually channel the information with you. I'm a conscious channel. The information comes out like you're having a conversation with one of your guardians or guides or whoever it is that's providing the information for you in your records. And it is very much like having a conversation, sort of like we are now, with insight around your question. So normally I do offer channeled guidance from the Ninth Dimension Arcturian Council, but today I just felt like sharing with you about the records. And I do want to clarify that when we go into your Akashic Records, it's not the Arcturians who are offering the information. I know some of you who have had readings with me have mentioned the Arcturians that gave you the messages, or is who I was channeling during your records, when in actuality it's a separate thing. There are times when I have asked Q&A with the Arcturians and you submit questions. That is the Arcturians. But if it's the Akashic Records, that's a whole other story. It's separate. And so I just had a reading yesterday, and this is what gave me the inspiration to talk to you today about, maybe let's just say, 3 of my favorite things about going into your records. And one of them is that when we go into your records, I get to experience who you truly are. I get to experience you on soul level, like the essence of you. Or in Chinese medicine, I'm an acupuncturist, so in Chinese medicine, maybe the jing of who you are. This is your life force. It is your energy field. It is you in the Akash. It is you, all of you. So it's a really interesting experience for me because I actually get to feel into who you are. I am clairsentient. I think that's my most dominant Claire is feeling and sensing the essence of who you are. And that is so cool for me because I really get to experience the fullness of your heart, the fullness of your gift that you're here to offer or to contribute. I get to feel the fullness of your purity. It's almost like I get to see you without the human filter. I just get to experience you on soul level. And let me tell you something, everybody that I have read has an incredible soul. And we are all so beautifully imprinted with gifts and skill and experience from lifetimes after lifetimes, and lessons and a purpose for ourselves here on the earth plane, in a way in which we get to, if we choose to be aware of this or choose to be in tune with ourselves in this way, we really get to make a difference here. We really get to experience life on all levels as a human being. And as it was mentioned again today, as it has been mentioned in many readings, the capacity for a human range of emotion and range of experience is quite remarkable. And it's one of the reasons we come here, to experience that very broad range of all emotion and experience that. So another thing that I love about the records is that we really do each have a contribution here. We really do each have gifts and skills and something to offer here. And what's awesome about going into your records with you is I get to see all the different gifts that we each hold, how different they are, how unique they are. Some of us are very connected to the earth. Some of us are connected to the animals. Some of us are connected to children, or here to serve children. Some of us are connected to water, the elements. Some of us are connected to trees. you know, it's just so interesting how each one of us has a role to play here, and that it's important to remember that you don't have to do it all. You know, hone in on the one thing, or some of us actually have the gift of having the power to master many things, but most of us, I think, have this one thing that we are very connected to, that we have a passion for, and that our heart desires to share with the world. So it's important to just know that that thing that you hold dear to you is probably the seed of your contribution, and to respect that and to honor that and to dive deep into that so that you can offer it to the world, you know, and share it and scream it at the rooftops, and just be fully connected and centered into that sacred contribution that you came here to offer. Everybody has got it. You know, everybody's got that thing that they're here to give. And I have had the pleasure and honor of being able to see that in your records, where so many of you have the courage to go after what it is you're here to give. It's just so interesting, all the different ways in which we are here to offer ourselves and to serve. And that's another thing that I think is so important that we recognize, is that we are here to serve, not just ourselves, because that just comes as a default to serving others, but when we serve others, we get to grow and know ourselves and our fullest potential, and we get to expand ourselves from our hearts. So being of service is just one of the greatest gifts we have as a humanity, to help each other in this realm that is absolutely so difficult and challenging. Another thing that I love about going into your records is that we really get to understand that we have free choice and free will here. And that in your records, the guardians are not going to give you a yes or no answer. Most of the time, they don't. Most of the time, if you are asking a question about something, they're not going to tell you what to do, but they will give you insight around the conflict that you are having internally with yourself. They are going to speak to the internal narrative or the dynamics within a relationship with a person or work, or your own spiritual journey. And that is where the gold is, right? So it's not about, yes, leave that person, or yes, end that marriage, or yes, go after this job, or start this new career. They're really going to actually focus on what's the internal conflict that is causing you to have a question around this to begin with, right? What is the dynamics within that relationship, and what do you need to know in order to heal whatever that dynamic is, whether that be with work or relationship to another. So it's very interesting, because they will always say, you know, this is up to you. This is your choice on what you do next. But here is some insight that will help you make a choice, right? That can help you be more aware around the choices you're already making, and the choices you would like to make, or why you're hesitating to make a choice, that kind of thing. But what's super cool about it is that they always want you to have the power around your choice, around your life, around what it is that you're creating for yourself. So again, offering you insight about what's going on in here so that you can make a clearer choice for yourself. So I just wanted to take time today to share these things with you, because I'm not sure if you all know that I do Akashic Records readings. And tomorrow, my interview with Alex Ferrari from Next Level Soul and his YouTube channel will be airing, and I have a feeling that, you know, when his audience sees that, I may get booked up for these Akashic channeled readings, although I did channel the Arcturians in that in that interview. But you know, if people come to my website, they'll see what else I offer. And so I wanted to give you guys a little heads up and a little, well, a day's heads up notice that if you are interested in getting an Akashic Records reading with me, I'd be so, so happy to meet you and to do this with you and dive in to your records. So what you can do is email me at theunravelcollective1111@gmail.com. These readings cannot be booked online at this time. You have to directly contact me, email me, and I will let you know more details about how to book a session. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend, and I'm going to get to work here at the office and do some acupuncture today for some clients. So until next Saturday, have a beautiful day. I'll see you then. Bye. And don't forget to watch my interview with Alex tomorrow. Bye.